Je m'appelle Romy Barakat et aujourd'hui je vais vous montrer et vous parler de ma pièce qui s'appelle Helwa Ya Baladi.
Quel souvenir cette œuvre d'art vous évoque-t-elle lorsque vous la regardez?
Alors cette peinture, ça me rappelle de mon pays natal qui est le Liban. Le Liban, c'est mon pays où j'ai passé beaucoup de ma vie. Alors cette peinture s'appelle Helwa Ya Baladi qui se traduit à Mon pays est beau. Alors j'ai voulu montrer la beauté des plages du Liban, que malgré la stabilité de l'eau et malgré l'ouverture du ciel, il y a quand même quelque chose, une agitation, une excitation. Et j'ai vraiment voulu montrer cette émotion-là à n'importe qui observe mon art.
Comment votre art a-t-il évolué au cours de vos années à l'école secondaire? De quelle manière a-t-il changé?
Alors moi au début quand je faisais de l'art, je faisais de l'art pour nécessairement ce qui est beau dans la vie ou juste pour faire de l'art pour plaire aux autres. Mais moi j'ai appris que l'art ça doit surtout avoir un message parce que c'est surtout ce message-là qui se traduit en une réalité ou que tout le monde peut interpréter. Alors c'est ça que j'ai pu trouver ma voie en tant qu'artiste. Moi j'aime bien les paysages, l'architecture de mon pays natal et j'aime aussi utiliser cette créativité de l'art dans d'autres aspects de ma vie, tels qu'à l'école où j'ai pu créer des logos, utiliser mon design pour créer des logos pour des causes, pour une équipe sportive, pour le mois de l'histoire des Noirs. Alors mon art est devenu quelque chose de plus sentimental pour moi et pour les autres autour de moi.
My name's Jem Mabee, and my artwork is technically two separate ones like put together. So the top part is Yara, and then the bottom part is BCE.
What inspired you to make this artwork?
So the top one is an artwork of my dog, who I found out had passed away the day before I had started it. So I made it as a memorial artwork for her. All the flowers represent people in my family who meant a lot to her. They're all people in my family's favorite flowers. Both people in my family who had passed away and people in my family who are alive. And so it's a very important piece to me because of that. And then the bottom artwork was to represent like my family crest because my last name is Mabee. And so the bumblebee represents my family, and so it ties together nicely.
Can you elaborate on the process of creating this artwork?
So for the top one, it was a lot of like just normal acrylic painting stuff like dry brushing and just like me trying like new techniques. And then the bottom one was for my found sculpture, so it had to be made out of like just random junk. And I made it out of broken CDs. I cut out the shapes and then filed them down, and then went in with scrap paper and put that on, and then the whole thing is coated and glued together in gel nail polish.
My name is Zenyx Crombez, and this is a cardboard mask of the Five Nights at Freddy's security breach character, ruined Roxanne Wool.
What inspired you to make this artwork?
What originally inspired me was, it all started with a cardboard mask I made 3 years ago during an online class, and then it evolved from there into doing different cosplays. And this one was for Halloween of 2023. I was going to have a group of friends. We were all going to be characters from Five Nights at Freddy's security breach, and I was making masks for everyone, so I had to figure out who was doing what, and I settled on doing ruined Roxanne. We never ended up using the mask, so it's just been sitting around, and I decided to put it into a project.
How did you start making these masks?
It started with being in an online class 3 years ago, bored, didn't so I noticed since our classes were 2 hours long, I was just sitting there listening, and I wanted something to do, so I decided to grab some cardboard from my recycling bin in my kitchen and started tracing out a shape because I wanted to do a cosplay of this one character, Michael Lafton, for a long time. So I decided, why not just make the mask now since I had nothing else better to do. Class was boring, so. But then ended up making the mask, getting room, getting paint, finished it by the end of the class, ended up showing my mom, and she was like, wow, this is really good. You made this? And then from there I just started evolving into more complex designs, more stylized designs, and then now I do some commissions and costumes for my friends.